Hi, Gemini. This is your monthly reading for November 2016. This is your general reading. I apologize for the delay in your reading. A lot of the readings came out late this month just due to internet difficulties in uploading your videos. Some of the videos were taking a whole day to upload. I don't like redoing the readings for it because I feel like you should have the original messages that come up. So sometimes I have to have let the whole day go by for a video to upload. So I do apologize, but this month I am doing a different spread for you. I'm using the original tarot, and I'm also using the messages from your angels deck for you. Okay, you had 10 of Pentacles that popped right out of your reading, so that's nice to see for my Gemini. Let's see, what else do we have going on for Gemini? November 2016. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you this month. Okay, Gemini. And make sure you can see all your cards. All right. And your underlying energy is the Hermit, which is a major lesson for you. This is about seeking guidance from within yourself or from someone else that can help you. But it's really about you coming into your own, finding the right direction for you, for your life, what brings you closer to living your truth. Like I said, for yourself, of who you really are and for your life. Okay. So that's the underlying energy of the reading for you. You did have 10 of Pentacles come out, okay? This just fell right out. So for some of my Gemini, this is going to be a very financially good month for you, okay? The home is going to be abundant, it's going to be prosperous. Things are going to be flowing very nice for you this month, okay? What I could see for some of my Gemini, you start off with the 4 of Pentacles, so it looks like you've been trying to build some solid foundations in your life, either in your finances. Like I said, I'm getting for some of my Gemini, this is in regards to your home life. Could be relationships too. Okay, it seems like there was a situation that was going on or that happened that just really caused you to make some changes. You have the Tower. Okay, this is usually a situation or circumstance that's very uncomfortable for you, and it kind of forces you to make a change, forces you to make some type of decision, choice. Okay, so it's you weighing up things in your life, trying to make decisions. But I'm getting, like I said, it's really about you. You were trying to decide how you can build some solid foundations to some clarity in your life. And it's general, so you got to apply this message to whatever area this is for you. All right. So it looks like the Tower looks like it was in it's more in the past position. For some of you, it could still be playing out. All right. Um, but it looks like you had to do some things. You had to take this Tower, this situation, or this circumstance, Gemini, and you had to do things in moderation and balance. And it looks like you did that. And if you haven't, that is the advice for you. You should take things in moderation, take the right steps in action. Okay, but it's about balancing things out. For some of my Gemini, I feel like it's you balancing your emotions out from the situation. Okay, it looks like the situation was very hard. The Tower is always very hard situation. It's usually very uncomfortable. It becomes intolerable until you finally can't take it anymore. Okay, so it kind of pushes you to make choices. It pushes you to make changes. It pushes you to make decisions, and I can see that with the 2 of Pentacles there. So this is about taking the right steps and actions. But like I said, make sure you're balancing those emotions from this situation so that you're not carrying them forward. So you really did. It looks like you had to try to go within and seek what direction to go in, how you can get to this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. What I see also is that there's a completion in something for you, that there's success. Okay. You have the Sun card here, or this is what's wanting to come in. So make sure you're not blocking it. This means the completion of something. This means happiness, joy, success. So it looks like this situation or circumstance that you're in may be behind you now because you did some of the work. Okay, you've already done. Yeah, I'm getting you already did some of the work to get out of this tower. Okay, just don't let the energy linger, because what I see is that yes, you've completed some of this. You've got the solid foundations. You've got the stability. You've got the structure. Like I said, whether it's in regards to finances, the home life, or relationship, but it looks like you're carrying a lot. Okay, it looks like there's a lot of burdens. And it's like you're involved in too many responsibilities, too many commitments. You're feeling kind of weighed down. Um, or for some of my Gemini, you're still trying to push through these burdens. Okay, and you're trying to decide what path to go in. Some of you may be deciding about if there's a past relationship that you want to go in. But what I'm really getting is to put this situation or circumstance of where the tower is behind you. Because the tower too, because it causes us to make changes and things like that, it also it ends things for us that aren't working for us, and it allows new beginnings. Okay, it puts us on a path to enlightenment. It puts us on a path that brings us more happiness, more success, and more joy. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, weighing up the decisions is either about a person because you have the Lover's card, or it's about taking that path too. You're trying to seek. I feel like you're trying to seek the path that gets you out of this Ten of Wands energy of feeling very burdened and weighed down in your life as well. I also see this decision though, because it's lined right up with the circumstance. There's a lot of grief and pain and disappointment and emotional turmoil that's associated with this circumstance, that you could just be carrying the energies over from the tower, okay? Or because you're not making that decision of how to move out of the tower, you're in this energy now. Okay, and what the cards are suggesting is that you make the decision and not give your power away to the decision any longer. Okay, that you choose the correct path that brings you closest to happiness, joy, peace, and contentment. Okay, that will be the completion for you. All right, is to move out of this Ten of Wands energy, because this energy is very heavy and it will keep you very, very weighed down. All right, and it really will, like, it'll slow you down on your path. All right, but some of my Gemini, you're looking back on a relationship as well, I see. And you're still emotionally attached to that grief and that heartache with it. Okay? And I don't know if if you're going back and forth, is to going back to the relationship or to move forward. But I feel like, Gemini, moving forward in this relationship is a big burden to you, and it carries a lot of weight on you. And it's going to keep you stuck in this tower energy, okay? Where you're feeling a lot of pressure from it, okay? And I feel like this tower is putting your emotions out of balance. You're back and forth regarding this. And like I said, for some of my Gemini, this is a relationship definitely that's doing this to you, okay? Let me get some clarifiers on your card for you, all right? So it's like what you're hoping for, what you're wanting is Ten of Pentacles. You're wanting this happiness. You're wanting this happy home life with family. You want it prosperous. You want it abundant, and everything. And you're trying to move towards this, but I feel like the situation that you're in or with this person is really just, it's weighing you down. And instead of this Ten of Pentacles, you're in this energy of grief, heartache, disappointment, with this person. Let me get some clarifiers for you, Gemini. Some of you have worked very hard to build the stability, the security, and this foundation in your life too. And you're looking, and it's growing. You're getting to that Ten of Pentacles because you have the Seven of Pentacles here. It's growing, it's manifesting, it's manifesting slowly for you though. But the cards are saying that the completion of this, of whatever it is that you've tried to do, it's coming in. So just make sure you're choosing the right direction. Because like I said, you got solid, secure foundations. You waver in how to do that, trying to make a decision, which way to go regarding what changes you can make, what you can do, or you've already done this. Like I said, it's because you had the completion with the sun wanting to come in. And now you're just looking back on this security and stability that you've made in your life. You're kind of looking back on it with satisfaction, even though it's not where you want it to be yet. You're still looking back on it with satisfactory. Okay. But this may have caused you, like I said, to have to take a different path in your life and letting the old parts of your life go, the old jobs, the old relationships go. It could have caused you some grief, some disappointment. But I feel like some of my Gemini, you're making a decision to move out of this heavy wands energy and to move out of this grief or disappointment that this situation has caused, either in a circumstance or with a person. I feel like because you're taking the necessary steps this month, and some of you, because remember, these are all free will. So this is your participation of these outcomes or what you're seeing, okay? That you have to participate in it. But because you're balancing the emotions out of what has occurred, and you're making the decision to let these wands go, I feel like, and you're taking the right steps, you're taking the right actions, the sun is going to come in. With your work, the hard work that you have done to build this structure, stability in your life, whatever your area is, it's completed, and you're going to see it. You're going to see the sun come out for you. You're going to be very joyous. You're going to be very happy, just very happy. And it's because you chose this path. Okay, you went, and that's, like I said, for some of you it's relationship. For some of you it was on getting secure financially. Okay, I feel like you're trying to get to this 10 of Pentacles. For some of my Gemini, you've already started working on it. You may reach that 10 of Pentacles this month. But for my other Gemini, you made a decision. Okay, you had to weigh up your pros and cons with it. And I feel like some of my Gemini, you didn't go in one direction because you knew it was going to cause you this 10 of Wands energy. You were going to be very burdened, very weighed down, or it was going to cause you a lot of grief and disappointment and heartache. Again, so I feel like you made a decision to take a new path, and because of that, it will be completed. It will come through for you. You're going to have the stability, the security. You're going to have this 10 of Pentacles because you chose which way. You sought some guidance and you did what was right from you to get away from this tower. So I like seeing the tower more of in a past position. But let's see what this tower is all about. I'm going to pull a few clarifiers for you. And I'm sorry, Gemini. You're the last video of my signs. I'm trying to make sure I get you in today. And like I said, I truly, sincerely apologize that your reading is coming out so late. But chances are when you watch this video, it's the right time for you to watch this video too. Okay? So give me one card on the tower. Okay, so, all right, so we have the moon on top of the tower. So something in the situation or whatever it was for you in this tower, there were some unconscious fears, worries, anxieties, or you weren't able to see how to move forward at first because you have the moon on top of that. All right. Or there might have been some fears or worries with moving in this new direction, or confusion too. You're not able to see sometimes clearly of how to get out of the situation. We have another card on the tower. Okay, the Four of Cups. All right. So in this situation, you were feeling very bored and disconnect. You weren't seeing the truth of it. You weren't seeing the reality of what the situation was trying to show you. Even it wasn't working out, the situation, the circumstance, or whatever it was. It wasn't working. There was a sense of boredom and discontent, or apathy, of feeling like, what's the point? This situation could even have caused you like a depression. You were only focused on one thing that wasn't working out for you. Okay, you weren't looking at the other good parts of the situation, or what the situation was actually trying to show you, because there was so much fear and anxiety regarding what was going on in that tower circumstance for you. I'm going to pull one more card on the tower. So you're only in this situation or circumstance, you were only looking at one thing. There was only one thing that you were trying to focus on, and because you weren't seeing that result, or you were closing yourself off, I feel, with the moon card here, You're closing your awareness off to the other things in your life that were actually good. The other areas that you could be grateful for, which will balance those emotions out for you, and allow the sun to come in. Okay, 7 of Wands. All right, you weren't seeing your way out of the obstacles or the struggles, it looks like, because there was so much fear and anxiety caught up in the situation or the circumstance, and you were only looking on one thing that you wanted. You weren't seeing the other things that could have come in or that can come in for you. So you're really focused on these obstacles and struggles. Okay, this is where your focus was, and this is what was weighing you down. So, but you were still, during this time, like I said, you were trying to find your own way, coming to how to build these solid, secure foundations for you in your life. Pull a card on Temperance. You got the Tower again, okay? So this Tower, what I want to say, is really emotionally put you in great turmoil, okay? It puts your emotions all out of whack. What do we got coming in? Which would close your awareness off from anything else that's trying to come in. And what your reading is saying, Gemini, is the sun is trying to come in. It's there. It's waiting to come in. But the situation caused you so much heartache and grief and disappointment and burdens. This energy you have to get out of, okay? You have to get out of this energy, or you'll stay in that tower situation. If this video is resonating with you and you're finding that you're in that tower, that situation, or that circumstance, you have to make the decision to get out of the heavy energies of the Wands and the Three of Swords. So this sun wants to come in. This Ten of Pentacles wants to come in for you. Nine of Pentacles on the sun, which is all about abundance and prosperity and fulfillment and joy. So you got the Nine of Pentacles, you got the Ten of Pentacles. This is what wants to come in for you. You have to take the path, and I say it sometimes it's mentally, okay, in your mind to bring you to you have to get in these energies, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. You have to get in the energy of joy, of happiness, okay? You got to make that decision to lean in this because you're creating your reality. You're choosing what's showing up. You just don't realize it. And this is why things are going very slowly for you. You're not progressing through the situation fast. You've got to take on the energies of the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You've got to get out of the Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. I may do some Law of Attraction readings next week rather than doing mid-months. I may actually do some Law of Attraction readings for each sign. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. The Law of Attraction readings let you know what it is that you're putting out there in your thoughts, that the universe is repelling back to you. So whatever you see that keeps showing up repeatedly over and over, whether it's in your finances, your circumstances, relationships, chances are it's what you're sending out vibrationally, energetically. Okay? Yeah, you got to make this decision. You're going to have to be strong to make this decision to stay grounded. But you do, and it looks, the Strength card with her and the Lion, they're looking right toward this reality for you. Okay? And she's looking away from that Ten of Wands. Once you can lay that Ten of Wands energy down or feeling burdened and making those, that may be some of the changes that the Tower is trying to tell you that you need to make. Okay? Hard to build solid foundations and secure foundations in your life if you're stuck in that Tower energy, focused on the struggles and the challenges. It almost blocks your awareness off. You can't see the solution to the problems. And I think that's why the Moon is sitting there. We got too many agendas going on to take the right path. You got a lot going on. You got the Five of Wands. So it could be you battling with other people that are around you, okay, causing you this Three of Wands, or if you got too many things going on that lead you to the path that will bring you to the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun, okay? And it's going to require you to be strong to make this decision and to stay in that direction, okay? And what it's saying is when you let this Ten of Wands energy go, that's the Three of Cups coming in, which is all about happiness, celebration, and all of that. Eight of Pentacles. So this is definitely in regards to your work, your money, and relationships. This is, I feel like for some of Gemini, these three are happening all at once for you, and that's why we're seeing the Tower here. Two of Cups. Now, you're waiting for a relationship to grow or something. And I think you've been waiting for a long time for it to grow, but it has caused you a lot of grief and a lot of disappointment. I feel like you put a lot of effort and you put a lot of time and energy into it, okay? But I feel like there's been a lot of chaos around you with other people because of this relationship too. Because you have the Two of Cups that comes up on the Seven of Pentacles. So you've been waiting for this, maybe some of my Gemini, you've been waiting for this relationship with this person to come to this fruition of the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right. And maybe you just haven't been strong enough yet to walk away from it. So there's a lot of grief. There's a lot of disappointment, a lot of hurt and heartache. Okay. I feel like this path, because like I said, the Lovers also is about choosing a path. Okay. And I feel like you chose with this person, with the Lovers, okay, with this path, but I feel like it's caused you a lot of conflict with other people in your life as well. That's what I'm picking up. Like I said, it's general, so it may resonate with you, it may not resonate with you. But you put a lot of work into this, and I feel like in return you're getting a lot of grief and heartache. And what your cards are saying, I pulled the Eight of Cups on top of the Two of Cups, is it may be time to walk away from this relationship. Okay. To a relationship, yeah, you got the Three, to a relationship that is more meaningful, brings more value to you. And I think the walking away from it and the unknown of what's going to happen if you walk away from it leaves you with some fears and some anxieties, and that's why we're seeing strength on this Two of Pentacles, because it's also about the Lion represents fears and anxieties, okay? And you needing to be strong to overcome the fears and anxieties, but maybe you haven't made this decision to walk away from this person either because of that unknown, because you've got the Moon card, okay? Fears, anxieties, and worries, all right? Walking into the unknown, but it does suggest that, or it shows that you maybe at the end of this month, we'll see, because like I said, the cards are all drawn off of free will. It's your actions that determine the outcomes of any of these cards, okay? The Major Arcana cards are just, they're placed in there to let you know what lessons there are that you need to learn to navigate through your own life path in your own life. And the Hermit is suggesting is that you take some time out and you seek some inner guidance and you find the direction in your life that serves you and that's true to yourself. And you may need to take some, like I said, take some time out, meditate, go within, seek some answers, find out what brings you closest to this. Are you getting the Ten of Pentacles? If this is a relationship for you, are you getting this happy home life, secure, prosperous, abundant home life that you're hoping for? Are you getting that from this relationship? It's going to require you to structure your mind and discipline your mind to move forward. Okay, another lesson, controlling your mind. Okay, get out of the old ways of thinking, get out of the old habits, and patterns with the relationships, if this is relationship for you. Okay, that requires you to take your power back and your control so that you can move forward. And if you do that, you will have emotional breakthrough for you. You're going to feel good. You're going to be happy. Okay, emotions are very strong in it every day. But I feel like you're looking forward and you're looking back. Okay. And because of that, because you're not completely moving forward, you're going back and forth with this person. It's creating this for you. A very heavy energy of Five of Pentacles. It's like a suffering energy. It's a very heavy energy. I don't like seeing the Five of Pentacles for anyone. The decision's yours though, Gemini. Okay? For whatever area this is for you. Alright? But it's definitely telling you to choose the path. Again, like I said, this is you maybe needing to walk away from this person. If you've waited too long, all right, you're looking back at it and it's still not where you want it to be, where it's at. It's caused you a lot of grief, a lot of conflict, a lot of heartache with other people. and you put a lot of work in it, and it's still not to where you want it to be. So now maybe some of you, you're going to go and search for meaning, something more, and maybe you are going to choose the path that leads you away from this person. Okay, let's see what your angel message is. Okay, see what your angels have to say. Remember, your angels are always there to call upon. You have free will. They won't just intervene in your life unless you ask them. Yeah, but I think there's fears and uncertainties, and you just not feeling you're strong enough to make this decision to walk away. But your cards are telling you that the only way to get out of this tower or to make these decisions and these changes that you need to make, and it's going to lead you to the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the completion of whatever this is for you. You're going to allow the sun to come through, and you're going to be joyous and happy. You have Angel Azure. It says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Okay, so for some of you who are trying to lead out of this tower, okay, and you're trying to overcome the obstacles and challenges, and you're trying to get away from this, I feel like some of my Gemini, this is a state of depression for you. This depression because this situation has caused you to feel like that. I feel like the intemperance, doing things in moderation and bringing balance back into your life, your angels are letting you know that this outcome that you're waiting for will come. Okay? There's the Sun, there's the Nine of Pentacles, and there's the Ten of Pentacles. So this is playing out. I'm getting playing out two ways for my Gemini. For some of you, this is a relationship. And for others of you, this is in regards to your career, your home, your business, and your finances. Okay? Some of my Gemini, when I see the Nine of Pentacles, I know you've worked very hard to get to this point. You've made a lot of sacrifices. You've disciplined your time to get to this point where you're feeling where abundance and prosperity is coming in. Like I said, this card did fall out, and I said way back in the reading that some of you are going to attain this Ten of Pentacles this month. So if you're waiting for confirmation on it, because of your right decisions and your right actions, the angels are saying your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Okay, and the cards are suggesting that you have patience. All right, and don't try to force it to happen. It will happen. All right, so there's a few different situations and messages that are playing out for Gemini in this reading. You have to select the ones that resonate for you. But like I said, I do see completion of some type of project or something, of building this solid, strong foundations. For some of you, you trying to move out of this tower. Okay, for others of you, it has to do with a relationship as well. I'm getting both of them very strongly. Gemini, that is your monthly reading for November. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I always love hearing your comments and your feedback from you. All my information is in the description box. I also have some specials running for November where readings are 50% off. And there's also information in there on how to get a free reading from me. I love any feedback from you guys. And feel free anytime to contact me through my email. That information is in the discussion box below as well, and my website addresses. Gemini, have a beautiful and blessed November.